Hey, Alt1627, you asked for a machine learning model to detect if text is readable. I don't know if that exact model exists out there in the real world, so I made it for you. You asked down here, feel free to elaborate on your approach. So that's what I'm doing right now. So the way I did it is I first went and just kind of created a whole bunch of data. And so I actually made 3 different data sets with 150 samples each. Some of it's just random strings like this that looks like a password. Some of it's lorem ipsum text, like just the kind of nonsensical words. And some of it is actual just sentences. Her scream silenced the rowdy teenager, the external scars. And so there's kind of like a various degrees of, is this real text? And I wasn't really sure what you meant by readable, like the various different options. And then to make it, I went to nickel.com. Full disclosure, I'm a co-founder of Nickel, and this is why I'm doing this. But I still think it's pretty darn awesome. So hopefully it will still be a good tool for you. And I'll go through exactly how I did it. So I clicked new function, and you wanted something that said is it human readable? So I called it is human readable. Text, choose one. So I'll say English, lorem ipsum, nonsense. And I made it public just so anyone can call it right now. But if you were doing this in production, you would probably not want to have it be public. Then I'm going to import that CSV that I made. And so then it gives me, I made 2 columns. This was just a randomization column. So this is the data column. I'll click import. And then it's going to ask me to label it. So you can see this is lorem ipsum. This is English, nonsense, lorem ipsum. So now it's training once you, and you see how fast it trained. And so once you train it on 30, it can now make a guess. And so you can see it's making the guess here, 95%. This is lorem ipsum, that's correct. So I click lorem ipsum. This guess is English, correct. We've never been to Asia, correct. Nonsense. So I'm gonna finish this quiz. Once the quiz is over, it's going to use that information to retrain here. You can see the little spinner there. These green bars show how accurate it is, and the way it does it is it does cross-validation. So it takes out like a 10% slice of the data. It does a model using the other 90%, and then it quizzes or tests on the remaining 10%. And you can see basically it gets all these perfectly. Maybe these are easy to test samples, but you can try with some harder stuff. Then I can go click use the function. And so now I can say like, hey, what's up, dude? My name is Jeremy. And then it says, yeah, it correctly says this is English with 98% confidence. Or I can just slam the keyboard like this, and it's going to say nonsense with 97% confidence. And then it actually has this curl request here. So you can use this and actually call it via API with just a simple HTTP post request, like a REST HTTP or HTTP request. So you can see there's a post to this URL. That's JSON content, and then the data is, in this case, this just keyboard nonsense there. So if I can take this, go over to a terminal window, and then paste it in there. Then sure enough, there's my nonsense with 97% confidence. So there it is. That's how I built your is human readable model for you.